Here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new here, welcome. Glad to see you and stay a while. But hey, do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door, ring that notification bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're of the 770 regulars here, welcome back for another round. As you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. Because as we know, YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. The socials, as always, Instagram and X are down below in the description, along with a link to that Joker Voice merch store. Okay, so every month I do this little series here where I give my thoughts on who I think will be challenging for WWE Singles Championships. Now, I did this last month as well, and well, I was way off on some of my picks here. So let's see if I can do a little better this month, as due to some recent injuries, the landscape on the main roster has kind of gotten shaken up. So let's see who I think will be challenging for championship gold.
This is gonna be good.
So we might as well start at the show that really needs the most help, and that is SmackDown. Let's begin with the mid-card titles, and that is the United States Championships. Now, the current Women's United States Champion is the beautiful Madness Julia. Apparently, there's a new creative team for SmackDown, and I could see a new face from NXT helping a roster that is, frankly, wearing rather thin. So I could see as the perfect challenger for Julia is the blonde beach babe, Sol Ruca. That brings us to the current Men's United States Champion. That is the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. The faces on SmackDown have been fine, but there's going to need some new faces to inject some new life in there, which really has been the best part of SmackDown of late. Now, in these open challenges, and I see someone else from NXT answering the challenge, making his main roster debut, not only challenging, but becoming the new United States Champion, the Rula Oba Femi.
Now we're talking.
That's going to take us over to the mid-card over on Monday Night Raw. Starting with the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch. Now, Becky will have a title defense this coming Monday against Maxine Dupree. That's cute, but I don't see Maxine dethroning Becky Lynch. Now, some folks are speculating that with the events that led up to WrestlePalooza, that possibly AJ Lee might be the one to dethrone the current champion. I could see it, but it's not who I'm envisioning finally taking the title off Becky Lynch. Now, I could see a program beginning after War Games where the man finally meets her match. That is from the genius of the sky, Io Sky. Now we have the Men's Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Now, he does have another Intercontinental Championship match this coming Monday against Rusev. I do think that Penta is going to be floating around somewhere, and I think that eventually Penta and Rusev will end up with their own feud, which will leave the Intercontinental Champion ready to be challenged by the eventual champion. I see this as the guy coming back from injury sooner rather than later. That is the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. That takes care of the mid card. It's time for the top titles. So we're going to keep going with ladies first. And let's go over to SmackDown for the WWE Women's Undisputed Champion, Buff Barbie, Tiffany Stratton. There are some out there who think that this upcoming Saturday night's main event, November 1st, is where Tiffany is going to drop the title to Jade Cargill.
Are you stupid or something?
Oh, dear God, no. No. Much like Dominic, I do see the challenger for Tiffany is one coming back from injury. Now, her name has been linked with Jade Cargill in this little feud that they had prior to their injury. So, coming back from injury to challenge Tiffany Stratton is going to be the EST, the WWE, Bianca Belair. Moving over to Raw and the newly crowned Women's World Champion, Primera Stephanie Flair. We clearly saw last week where her next challenge is going to be coming from. I'm not going to lie, I am absolutely very excited and loving the idea of this upcoming feud with the prodigy, Roxanne Perez.
Oh my god. Yes.
And that brings us to the top of the mountain. The top titles for both Raw and SmackDown. Let's start with SmackDown again, and coming off the loss at Crown Jewel, the WWE Undisputed Champion, Cody Rhodes, finds himself in a rare position that he has not seen himself as champion. Vulnerable. And looking to capitalize on this is none other than his opponent, looking for a little retribution from WrestlePalooza, and that would be the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I can see that.
Finally, we're coming to the World Heavyweight Championship, and due to all reports of the legitimate injury to Seth Rollins, the title may have to be vacated. Now, this past Monday, CM Punk won a triple threat match to become the number one contender. So that leaves this question, who is CM Punk going to challenge for the title? Well, if everything is going as planned, and the match was supposed to be November 1st at Saturday night's main event, I see only one. Now, this would not be strapping a rocket to this person's back, because let's face it, the rocket has already been there, and it's been there for some time. So, walking out of Salt Lake City as the new World Heavyweight Champion is none other than Braun Breaker.
It's so badass.
But hey, these are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And be sure to tune in next week for news, updates, and opinions in and around the world of professional wrestling. And especially tune in 6 p.m. Pacific right here on this channel, as me and the guys will be talking about some of this and a whole lot more. Of course, I'm talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I'll see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great week. Have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. And until next time,